Switch up on your gang, is you cool? And act for the fame that's in YouTube.
Yo, what's good? What's good? We back with Town Talk, and we got OC3. Let's go.
What's good,
up,
my
bro?
guy?
What up, bro? What up?
How you
guys?
feeling?
I'm good. I'm alright. You know,
Chilling?
Need a haircut though.
I feel you, bro.
Yeah, man.
It's all right, bro. It's tough times. You feel me? Like barbers be leaving and stuff now.
Yeah.
Corona.
Barbers on vacations.
Nah,
It's like, yo, we outside now. That's it.
Nah, I look like one of those school shooter white boys, man.
Yeah, nah, bro.
It's not valid, bro.
Yeah.
We don't allow school shooters up here.
Yeah, bro, now.
Hey, I don't do that shit, bro.
Yo.
Let's get into it.
All right, let's go.
Let's go, bro. So our first question for you is, who is OC3? Like, who are you?
All right, so right now, Staten Island Artist. You know, I'm trying to get bigger. I got my whole group. It's Dark Side. You know what I'm saying? It's like me and a bunch of my homies, you know, that I met through music. And, you know, I'm just really trying to, like, depict not a certain image, but my image. So my image is more, like, from my background, right? So I'm an immigrant. I came here when I was young. But I have that, like, that European style in me because I grew up in a European household, you understand? So, but I was always, like, raised in, like, when I came into the U.S., I was raised in, like, you know, projects. I was always out in projects. I lived in Stapleton. I lived in New Brighton. For people who know, you know, Staten Island hoods. And I used to be in Park Hill to chill because my homies were all from Park Hill.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I'm just really trying to combine kind of like both cultures, you understand? Because, like, I got an influence from both sides. And, you know, I also have the Caucasian in me, you know what I'm saying? So we bring that shit in too, but that's it.
All right.
Yeah, that's me right there, man.
I like that answer. It's versatile.
Yeah, we're.
Yo, versatile my music, bro. I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
They'll find out.
Yeah.
So what really got you into music? You say you have both cultures and things like that.
Yeah, so I mean, I used to always write. So I used to do poetry, and like as a kid, I can't really recall when, but I was always good at that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to do some shit in elementary school actually, and I used to write some poems like, oh, you know, like you read it in class type shit. We used to do like haikus and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like all that shit. But I would write like shit that rhymes because that shit like was more soothing to my ear. And I think I got that just because I used to listen to rap and R&B when I was younger. So like poetry really got me into music, but then growing up, I just really started liking beats. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to go on YouTube, be like, yo, let me check this shit out. Like I just want to hear this. Let me hear this type kind of beat. You know what I'm saying? Like summer vibe beat. You know what I'm saying? Like like, when you're younger, you do that shit. So I'm listening like, yo, summertime beat.
I'm still doing type beats.
Yeah, facts.
Type beat.
So I'm like, yo, I'm listening to shit and like I'm just getting into it. And I also had like the Albanian music, you know what I'm saying, that I listened to because I would go overseas all the time, coming back and forth. And yeah, bro, like what really got me into music though was in college, like recording wise. College, I was chilling with my boy Mar, and we going to the radio station every day. Like, yo, pull up to the radio station. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. We go downstairs, we're just chilling, and he was like, all right, I'm gonna put on a beat, and he starts rapping. I'm like, yo, I can rap too. And mind you, I'm the only white person in the room, right? I swear this like my whole life because I've always been the only white person in the room. So I'm the only white person, and they're like, you can't rap, bro. I'm like, damn, like, why? Like, you're white, bro. You can't rap. Like,
Eminem's like one of the best rappers.
But you know, he's like
an anomaly.
Yeah, anomaly. There you go.
Yeah,
he's an anomaly, bro. Like everybody else is doing some like Justin Bieber shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
So like, you're like, you know, or if you do rap, they think you sound like Eminem. So they were like, if you do rap, you probably sound like M. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, trying to be mad lyrical. But then I started like freestyling, which I usually don't do. But I had like, you know, I had a couple bars in my head or some shit that I had already written. So I started freestyling on a beat, and that shit like they're like, oh, like yo, you could actually like spit. Like, I'm like, yeah, you know. He's like, oh, you're not on that like, you don't even sound like a white rapper. You know what I mean? Like, you know how they say like, yo, white rappers have that certain sound.
Yeah, that's like what we talking about. Jack Harlow. Like Jack Harlow really doesn't sound that white.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Yeah.
When I first heard him, I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
He's from
Louisville,
Kentucky.
Louisville.
So, if you don't sound white, like what would you say? Like I don't even sounding white.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right. And I hate that term because then like you can't use color to define, like, you know what I'm saying, to define music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You could term it in like, oh, this is pop, this is hip hop, this is alternative. But you know what I'm saying? Like you have alternative, you have whatever types of music. But Yeah, my shit is more like, if I had to like put it in, it's like a mix of shit, bro. Like a mix of pop, hip hop, rap, R&B. You know what I'm saying? Like now I just started getting into a little bit of rock, but that's because one of my boys, Mikey Marcelli, he's also an artist. He put me onto some rock. Shit is, you know, like I just got into it. I used to listen to the Beatles though, because I had to do some shit in 7th grade.
Yeah, but the Beatles is classics.
Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, it's different.
But like I did, what did I sing, man? It's the Yesterday or some shit like that. I think that's what the song was called from the Beatles. That's when I got into the Beatles. I was like, oh, that shit is fire.
Okay.
But you know what I mean? But besides that, I just like I have a mix of shit. You know what I'm saying?
What inspired you to make music was basically being like counted out as
yeah,
white.
yeah. No funny shit. Yeah, that ass. Yeah,
That's fire.
yeah. It's shit.
It's a little, what you call it? Different than most people's answer.
I mean, shit. I mean, my shit's different. That's why my shit's different.
Yeah,
man.
bro.
Like,
Versatile.
I don't know what to tell you. But yeah,
Yeah, bro, but I fuck with that, man. Like, I fuck with your story
Appreciate
and shit,
it,
bro.
bro. Appreciate it.
You're here now, bro. You're making your music. You're doing your thing. So you definitely showed them.
You
like,
definitely need to be
Yeah,
more
I
known.
mean-
I'm glad you're here.
100% what pushed me more was obviously working with more creatives.
Mm-hmm.
And then especially when it's funny because I met my boys that I make music with now. I met them while my mom was like passing, like, you know what I'm saying? She was like in her last month
Mm.
and she passed away. And that kind of pushed me harder too. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you know, like how people be like, oh, you know, like I'm doing this for this, that, and the third.
No, yeah, of
like,
course,
but that
yeah.
actually does push you. You know what I'm saying?
It's
It's not no,
motivation.
it's not no bullshit. Like people be like thinking, oh, that shit's just bullshit. He's just saying that just to say that because it's
Nah.
like a
They ain't never been
industry
through it.
answer. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
They never been
Yeah,
through it.
but that shit does push you because I'm like, yo, like I need to really do this shit because this is what I love. And I know like my mother wanted me to do what I really wanted to do. She would tell me all the time, like, yo, do what you want to do. Don't do it because of me. Don't do it because of your father. Don't do, you know what I mean? And that shit pushed me. I was like, yeah, I need to get better at doing this shit.
Mhm.
Cause like right now, like at that time, I was recording in some studio. Like it's cool. Like, you know, they was all cool and everything, but it wasn't serious. I was still taking it as like a joke.
Yeah.
Kind of shit. You know what I mean?
You had to get in your zone and elevate yourself.
Exactly.
So how would you describe the music that you typically make?
It depends on how I'm feeling. You know what I mean? Like, it's whatever vibe I really get. So, I can make music. Like, I listened to drill, right, when I was in high school. I can make drill music. I can make music that kind of like, if I had to categorize it in like, kind of like the Juice WRLD pop, hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, like, you could categorize it as that. I have some shit where I'm doing some R&B. You know what I'm saying? So
R&B like what?
like some singing shit, like some singing
Like
shit.
real like Chris Brown or like Bryson Tiller R&B?
Bryson Tiller.
Bryson Tiller, yeah.
But I'll have like a Chris Brown artist
trap,
with me.
So trap soul.
Like,
Trap
yeah,
soul.
trap soul.
That's actually
yeah.
actually better.
Yeah.
It's a way better categorization of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, no doubt. That's dope. So if you're showing somebody your song for the first time, what song would you show them and why?
All right. So to be honest, I think an unreleased song would be better. Like if I had to show somebody that, you know what I'm saying, like I'm just meeting. But if it's somebody that I have to show like something like, yo, this is on like on Spotify type shit.
Yeah.
Because usually people want to see if you're on SoundCloud nowadays, bro, nobody really listens
People
to
be
shit.
sleeping on the SoundCloud because it's
Bro.
such a great way to get out music without having to
It's just
spend
the way.
so much money.
Yeah, to pay. But like nobody really takes you seriously until you have songs on Spotify.
100%.
It's
It's
just-
playlisting and stuff.
It's just the way people look at Spotify, not Spotify,
SoundCloud.
SoundCloud artists. You know what I'm saying? It's the way they.
Well, it's
Like-
it's the whole industry. It's like playlisting and all the music. But
I got on the bus one time and this guy was like, "Yo, bro, listen to my SoundCloud, bro. Here's my SoundCloud." And like he gave me like his SoundCloud and everything, bro. And I was like, "Bro, I'm just trying to get."
Nah, yeah, but where was I?
what song would you show?
Yeah, so I would show Capper because that's the one I have released, and I think that really like depicts me. It has more like, it's like
Has a
more
little bit of
hip-hop.
everything?
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything, but it's not even that. It's the flows. You know what I'm saying? Like
Do you think you're at your best there
Yeah, at my best. Yeah, yeah.
for
yeah.
what people see?
Yeah, for people to see.
Mhm.
It's like because I have different flows on it. You know what I'm saying? Like I switch up like in the verse, I probably have like 5 or 6 switch ups. In the hook, I have like 3 switch ups. In the next verse, I have like more switch ups. You know what I'm saying? So like that's me. I don't like staying on a steady flow. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't.
You
I don't
switch it
want-
up a lot,
Yeah,
yeah.
I don't want that
Yeah.
same little like melody where it gets way too repetitive.
Mm-hmm.
Like I like that shit to be like different. You know what I'm saying? Like oh
So-
shit, he's doing this that and that. You know what I'm saying?
If that's the case, then like, what's it like in the studio with OC3?
If y'all was with me, or if actually usually people who were with me, they would hate me, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm a perfectionist, so like, say like say like the whole song is good,
Mm-hmm.
and there's just one line that I think I could do better, bro, I would redo the whole shit. I'd be like, nah, bro, we got to do this shit all over again.
I could relate. You know what I'm saying? Something like, you know, when like as a singer, right? You sing in the studio. Like if you just feel like you're off on just a little bit,
Right.
you need to redo it.
Not even
And-
just the singer, bro. Just the artist in general. I've definitely done that too.
Yeah,
like,
but it's definitely different for singers in the studio because rappers can go in one take and drop it. And I'm sure Marcelli probably does that. People that you know probably do that.
Bro, no cap. I don't think that shit comes out good though when you do it at one time. I mean,
Yeah.
I
But
don't
you've seen
know.
it.
I don't know professionals.
But
you know what I'm
you-
saying? I haven't seen professionals actually record. You understand? From my experience, from people that I've been around,
They've done it though.
they've done it, but I'm just like, damn, bro. I know you could body that better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come back and do that shit again.
But do they do that or do they release it?
Nah, they don't release it. That's the problem.
No. I'm saying, do they go back and do it again or
Nah,
they,
bro.
they keep it?
But
And then,
it also depends who you're dealing with, right? Are you dealing with people that are serious, or are you dealing with people that like?
Nah, yeah, I'm definitely the type to just keep it going. Like, and especially when I'm with JB, shout out Jordan. Like,
Shout out
I'll
Jordan.
definitely like he'll be like, bro, you can do that better. Do it again.
Yo,
And then
yeah,
I'll do it, and then he'll be like,
bro.
no, do it again.
That dude, I love that dude, bro. Cause
Yeah.
I'm the type of artist, right?
Mm-hmm.
Say you are in the room with me, right? And you guys are creatives, and I want you to give me your input.
Yeah.
I hate people be like, yo, that shit was fire, bro. You don't keep that. And
nah,
give me-
you don't.
Yeah, you don't want that.
You don't need yes men
I
around
don't need
you.
that shit, bro. Like,
Mhm.
yo, tell me, like, what do you hear? What do you hear right now that you think I could switch?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like I like that. Like, oh, you tell me some shit. Like, for example, the song that I just recorded like 2 weeks ago. I fucking I'm hitting this note and I'm always doing it on like down.
Mhm.
You understand? Like, you know when you hit the note down instead of going up, and like I was practicing it going down.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan's like, yo, fuck that, go up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, like, I'm-
like
I've
yo,
been in my room practicing the
like,
song, coming to the
exactly,
studio,
right?
and now you want me to
I'm
change
like,
it?
nah, that shit's gonna sound whack. Like, I'm like, nah, it's gonna sound whack, bro. He's like, trust me. I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try it. I go try it. I'm like, oh,
It
okay,
hit the beat better.
yeah.
Mhm.
And
It
I'm like,
flowed better.
Damn,
Yeah.
son.
Yeah.
I was like,
That's why I feel like you need a good engineer there, not somebody that's just gonna press record. Unless you're already established,
right.
I think it's always good.
100%.
I mean, even if you're established, bro, why not?
Oh no, for sure. But like certain times, like maybe those other people, engineers might, if they're not your engineer, they might, what is it called?
fuck it up.
Affect how you're working.
Right.
Fuck it up.
So what's the best advice you've been given?
Ooh,
Since you said like you're open to taking those kind of things.
the best advice, man. It's just like, to be honest, I'm a kind of person that beats myself up. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I get angry, I get like completely out of it. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So the best advice they tell me is like, yo, bro, just, you know, believe in yourself and do it, bro. Like, just attack it, bro. You know what I mean? Attack that shit. Like, make sure that this is the like, show the people what you really want to show. Stop being a bitch. To be honest, this is what happened. Yo, stop being a bitch. Like,
Who was that?
Mikey. Yeah, you're like, yo, bro,
Shout out
stop being a
Marcelli.
bitch. He be in the studio. Bro, I argue with that dude every time we go to the studio because I'm like, nah, bro, I don't want to do it like that. He's like, bro, listen to me. You gonna listen to me? Come on, bro, listen to me. I'm like, nah, bro, fuck that. We be arguing for like 10 minutes. And then I finally do it and I'm like, yeah, he was right. You know? But he's like, yo, you gotta just like believe, like, you really fire, bro. But like,
You just gotta believe in yourself. A lot of it
Yeah.
is confidence, especially like, you know, like I said, it's singing. Like, if you don't think you can do it, so like Jordan always tells me like, yo, you won't let go. Like you're holding back. I'm like, okay. And then he'll turn off the track and I'll just start singing the track and he'll be like, you're singing it better now.
I do the same thing, bro.
So,
same
yeah.
shit happens with me and
You know,
Jordan too.
it just
I
happens.
ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
Same thing, bro.
Yeah, being an artist is just about how you carry yourself and being confident, bro. If you don't have confidence, then you probably won't make it. You need to be like, yo, I'm in this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get where I want to be, and that's it.
Nah, for sure, bro. And like, I actually see that with my music personally, right?
Yeah.
When I first started, I was way less confident. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, my shit was like shitty, bro. I listened to it and I'm like,
Yeah.
damn, that shit was garbage, bro. Like, what the fuck?
But it's also a process,
Right. It is the process.
You're not gonna step be the step into music and be the best off rip. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like every artist feels like that though. 'Cause,
Yeah.
Like, if you listen to your old shit, like, damn, that shit
Oh,
sucks.
100%. I got songs from like fucking 3 years ago that I listen to now, and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with me?
Nah, no
You know
funny
what I
shit.
mean?
That's how I felt, bro. So like, I listen to my shit now. I'm like, damn, bro. Like the past 2 years for sure, I've been killing shit. Like in my opinion, I've been killing shit. I still need to get way better, but I've been killing shit. You know what I mean? Like I fuck with the sound that I'm developing.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So keep at it.
Appreciate
So if you could change one thing about the music industry, what would it be and why?
Let me see. What would I change? Probably like the reliance on social media, man.
Oh,
You know what
really?
I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
cause me personally, I'm not a person that's like a social media figure. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't put myself out there in the social media because like I just don't like it.
That's why you said you wanted to do this.
Yeah, because I don't know, man. Like it's just I'm uncomfortable in that environment because like I was always like the guy in the background in the shadows. You know what I'm saying? You know people in parties when they be like, "Yo, I'm dancing," like those people.
Mm-hmm.
That ain't me, bro.
But social media is
I was the dude in the corner, like
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
You know what I'm
facts,
saying?
facts.
Like,
it's not always a bad thing though, because social media has definitely helped artists become who they are now.
right, agreed.
You know what I'm saying?
But like I'm talking about like me personally, TikTok and shit. Like I can't make no TikTok dancing. I could. I don't like the TikTok really just be boosting certain people's careers. And then it's like a one hit wonder. You know what I'm saying?
Oh
No,
yeah, there's
for
there's a girl that's TikTok famous. She came out with one song. She's going on tour with that one song.
But like that's dope, right? That's dope for her. I'm not hating on that. I just hate that people get so much confidence off of social media. You know what I'm saying?
You hate that they do that, or you hate that you can't relate, or like you can it doesn't work that way for you. You can't like see it. Cause hate sounds like you're mad at them.
No. I'm not mad about like do your thing. You know what I'm saying? That's dope. But I just don't like the fact that it makes people like have less of a work ethic.
Okay, gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
The light is shining on the wrong
Right.
person.
Nah,
Yeah.
not really that. It's not even that because the person can be talented, but like they're like, oh, I already made it. Like, oh, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh, okay. People
like-
get complacent.
yeah,
Yeah,
complacency.
complacency. Yeah,
I hate that shit. That's one thing I definitely eliminated in my vocabulary, bro. Complacency. That's why I didn't even know it. Because like, I hate being complacent.
That's how
bro.
true it was.
Yeah, bro. Like I don't know, bro. I don't like when people like just do that, or like people do the same song over and over and over and over again because it worked on said platform. You know what I'm saying? I want like be different, bro. Be creative. I know you're creative because you made that one song. It was different. Everybody fucked with it, and then now you're making the same song over again.
So I think it's not about the social media aspect of it. I think it's more about the money aspect. Because if you're making the song that
Right.
people fuck with over and over again, that means that you're making money off it. So you're gonna do the same thing again because you know you're gonna make money off that too.
Yeah.
But if like for me, I would be like, yo, listen, the money aspect of everything, like take that shit away because you're kind of taking the art of it away too.
Agreed. That's
know what I'm
probably it.
saying?
I guess I just
It's yeah,
Approach it the wrong way.
Yeah, I see
yeah,
what you mean though. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? But
Yeah.
social media definitely helps people understand the artist more.
Right.
You know what I mean?
It's that money aspect, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
like I feel like, not to cut you off. I'm sorry, but
you're
like,
good, you're good.
labels, like I'm not big on labels, bro.
oh yeah, 100%.
You know why? Because
Nobody is nowadays.
Yeah.
they dwindle like your creativity, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like yo, you got to do this, that. Because I know an artist that he came to my school actually, and he was like, you know, I was chopping it up with him and everything, and he was signed to what was that, like 10K, and he was like, yo, like they fucked me, bro. Like no funny shit, they fucked me. Like they're holding back my creativity. Like I can't do shit. Like they want this certain type of sound. Like who the fuck are you to tell me? Like you wearing a suit and shit, and you telling me how to make my songs?
It's because they only want music that sells, bro. They don't care about the artist. They care about the money.
See,
So they'll put money into you and they'll do all this, tell you to do whatever because they're gonna make money off of your music, bro. That's all
facts.
they care about, bro.
That's what
Yeah,
all they care about.
But I see. I don't like that. I guess money was right. That was right. Like, I don't like that shit, bro. Like, cause like you're an artist. You know, I'm thinking about myself. Like I'm putting myself in that position. I'm creative. If somebody's telling me what to do, I don't even want to do it no more, bro.
Yeah,
So
bro.
who do you look up to?
Artistically,
No, just period.
Or period?
Who do you look?
Um,
you know what I'm saying? Who do you look up to?
ooh, like I like Elon Musk. Like,
Okay. Why do you like Elon Musk?
Because bro, he's different. Like everything he does is different, bro. Tesla different. You know, SpaceX different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everything is like he definitely inspires me, bro. Like because I'm like, yo, like he's coming up with new innovative things, and it's like nobody else thought of it.
He's
It's like,
beating not the algorithm. He's not doing just for the money. Like his things are actually creative. He has the money for himself that he could back it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yeah, bro.
I'm just putting it from a label perspective.
Yeah.
Like the label can't tell him like, yeah, you can't do this. It's like, no, I'm doing this
I'm doing
because
it.
I own this. And it's fire,
Bro, he's coming out with his own fucking Wi-Fi.
Yeah, bro. Like, he's-
bro. He came out with flamethrower. No, didn't he
That
also
too,
come out with that
maybe.
flamethrower? Wasn't that him?
I think so,
I
that
believe.
might have
I
been
can't
him.
remember.
I
Believe
think
it
I know what
was.
you're
I think
talking
so.
about.
But
but
yeah,
dude, I'm not gonna lie. Listen to him, I'm like, yeah, he's speaking that shit. Like, yeah, it sounds like that's him. You know what I mean? It's not like somebody was telling him to say some shit. It's like, yo, that's him talking
That's
right there.
definitely him. Did you?
he's smart, bro. Like the way he's trying to make Teslas affordable and stuff. So that's a good person to look up to.
Yeah,
Super smart.
100%.
100%, bro. So, what would you say it's like the future of your music? Like, what do you plan on doing?
So right now, I actually have like 3 projects that I'm done with. Now I'm just trying to figure out a way to correctly like push them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like I'm trying to set the foundation correctly. You know what I mean? Like, what should I do here? When should I drop these? Because summertime, you drop summertime songs, in my opinion, because that vibe, like you're having fun. You don't want to listen to no depressed shit in the summer, right?
Depends, but yeah.
For the most part, like you're thinking of summer, you're thinking about going to the beach,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But there's also that person that's away from all their friends in their room, sitting down,
That's
that
true.
doesn't want to hear that because that's not their vibe.
Okay, I'm talking about like in a mixtape or album perspective.
Oh no, I get it.
Yeah.
I agree with you. I'm just saying that you can drop whenever,
You
whatever,
could,
and whenever you want.
you could. I agree. But I'm saying like, there's certain like ways to drop music too. You know what I mean? Like I need to figure that out. Like I want to do that shit correctly.
It shouldn't be like that though. I don't
Why
think
not?
it should be like that. I think that's a label thing. That's something that was created.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Think so?
Yeah.
So like you should be able to just drop whenever you want, and if people like it, they gravitate.
Yeah, I mean,
gravitate
I'm-
towards it.
Like I said, I'm a perfectionist, so like I want to do shit a certain way. So it's like, yo, I need to have the cover art. I need to have the right cover art.
I know, I get it, but
Yeah.
like you don't have to drop a summer song in the summer because you can still feel good in the fall and in the winter.
Yeah.
Of course.
But it-
I'm not saying. I'm saying.
Unless it's literally inside the song is a summer vibe, like literally, like you're talking about kickback.
Yes,
in the-
yeah, that's what I'm talking
but
about.
remember, you're from New York, but it's summer in Cali. It's summer
Yeah,
in
yeah,
Florida.
like all the
it's-
time. Yeah,
it's
yeah. I
nice
know what you
out.
mean. I know what you mean. But like, I'm saying like, I don't know, because it's the way that I'm in that mood, right? So in the summer, I'm more of in a happy mood,
Yeah, of
party mood.
course.
So I'm portraying myself in the music, right?
You're making those songs in the summer and they're not
Yeah.
coming out to the December. Now you gotta hold
yeah,
them.
you gotta hold them.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Now
saying.
you got
Like,
songs for a
I
whole
want to drop
year.
it right now. Like, yo, like I have songs now. I'm like, yeah, this shit is a summer song right now. But like, the process
That's
of
the advantage
actually,
of SoundCloud.
yes, that's true.
100%.
When I asked you that question, when Billy asked you the question about like what would you change in the music industry, I would say SoundCloud, like being able to drop whenever you want, like making SoundCloud better, like
But
100%.
making SoundCloud
Yeah.
be on playlists. You know what I'm saying?
SoundCloud
Like,
gave no like faced artists a platform.
oh 100%.
So people that
Yeah,
didn't put
bro.
them. So now you have to put yourself out there, like an artist like myself. I would have to put myself out there. You have to see my face to know what the fuck I'm making.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And like I said before, social media is definitely the thing to do that. You want to,
Right.
you want people to post. You want to post so people can understand you as an
Right,
artist and why you
right.
make music.
Right. But that's why, like, I agree. SoundCloud, 100%. It's like that's a tough question because there's so much shit that needs to change. Not just in music in general, in the world.
Don't even worry. Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
yeah. If you
100%.
get- if you
Yeah,
get that deep,
Yeah.
but of course, bro. What I'm saying is when you hear that question, what do you want to do differently as an artist than labels are doing? That's what I think
Right.
should come to your head.
Okay. I mean, yeah, I agree. I mean,
Right?
I agree.
What would you change about the music industry? So how are you gonna move?
I still think the monetary aspect of it, though.
Of course, that's it's always been there because it's
bullshit.
always about money.
So
and
like,
sales.
like I said, I still think that needs to change for sure. Like me personally, but yeah, I agree with the SoundCloud take that you have.
To go back on what you said about your song, I don't think it's a bad idea to drop a summertime song in the summer. I think if you're trying to reach a certain audience and reach people while they're doing things, like during the summer, obviously people on beaches or whatever, not that it's a label thing to do, you're just catering to a certain audience.
Of course, but what I'm saying, if it's literally a summer song, like I said, it has to be like, oh, like you're really kind of talking about summer because there's
Yeah.
feel good vibes in the spring and there's feel good vibes in the
100%,
fall
100%.
and in the winter.
There's
and
always-
we're not the only New York is not the only
No,
place.
I get it.
There's summer. Like
no,
other
no,
places.
I know.
get it, I
I'm
get
not
it.
from here.
Music
bro.
is
Yeah.
global too.
I know,
So
I
it's
know.
like.
But not-
100%. When I dropped Summertime Fling, I waited a year because I wrote that song in August of 2018.
Right.
It didn't drop it until June 2019 because I was like, I'm
you
not
wanna
gonna drop this
it in the
song.
summer, but it
I'm
was
gonna drop
literally
this in the
called
summer.
Summertime Fling.
Yeah,
Like, you're
exactly.
Yeah. Nah, but like I have a song that's not released yet that's gonna drop soon. Sunset Boulevard.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sunset
like,
Boulevard,
it's-
but it's sunset. You
Yeah.
could it could
but like
there's sunsets in Cali
but
every day,
the-
all the time, perfect weather.
the beat in that song and the topic of that song.
All I'm saying is that
Right.
like, you know, it could still be put out other places.
I mean, that's just me
To
personally.
capitalize on it, I would say maybe a video.
Yeah, 100%.
Because even though it's summer, you could have a video. I mean, even though it's winter or something, you could have a video that you're in like a tropics and
Right.
stuff, which is how these artists do that.
Right.
Yeah, but with his song Sunset Boulevard, what comes to mind automatically is a Brooklyn summer. Automatically, off rip.
Yeah, for you,
So it
you're in
makes
New
sense.
York City.
It makes
California
sense.
people
I
are
feel like
not thinking
I-
Brooklyn
Yeah.
summer.
Sunset Boulevard, I feel like everybody would just think summer.
There's other I understand what you're saying.
Like
Jaden Smith doesn't only drop songs in the summer,
True.
and all his cover albums, Sire.
Oh, sorry.
all of them,
Yeah, I know.
They're sunsets.
No, yeah, 100%.
but it's not that. It's just like it's also like what you're saying in the music. You know what I mean?
No, yeah, for sure.
So I think that's what I'm more getting at. It's like usually like in the summer, I'm more motivated to make shit that's like summer related vibes. You know what I mean? So like that's why I'm thinking about that in that way. I mean, you don't have to because bro, I dropped a song that was like more like a summer song just recently, and it's like the fuck like a quote unquote summer song. Right?
Yeah.
But I dropped it because like I feel it right now. Like this is like the time period.
I definitely understand. I feel like sometimes planning releases can get hectic.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. Exactly. But again,
but if it's literally a summer song, yeah, you're gonna hold it.
I also just want to get myself better acquainted with like how to drop the music properly. You know what I mean? There's a certain way you need to drop the music, like because of like you said, like the labels and shit. Like they fucked that game up. So now there's a certain like procedure that we need to kind of follow.
You want to get
especially as an independent artist. You know what I mean? So
you want to get like added to playlists and stuff like that. Have people listen to your music
just to get more known because you know what I mean? Like that's like my issue that I find right now. Like I think that my music is good enough, right? I might not be the greatest artist as of right now, but you know, in the future, I think I could be one of the best artists. You know what I'm saying? Like I have that confidence in myself, but in like right now, it's just like I need to figure that out.
Maybe you need to play the social media game.
Yeah, that's the thing.
And
yep.
I know how much you hate TikTok and shit like that, bro. But
it's not like I really hate it. It's just like I don't want to be like, yo, everybody likes a certain type of sound, so now they're gonna think I'm gonna make that same song because like, nah, fuck you, I'm gonna do what I want to do.
But definitely be versatile.
Yeah, 100%.
That lines up perfectly with the last question. Question of the week. No.
Question of the week is: where do you see yourself 3 years from now?
Ooh, honestly, with my team, my squad, at a show, like if we're speaking 3 years from today, I'm on tour somewhere. 100%. 100%.
How old are you?
23.
23. Okay.
So you're on tour somewhere.
Not that it matters.
No, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
but it could be Europe. It could be Australia. It could be Brazil. Anywhere. You know, South America. Whatever you want.
Yeah. So anyway, in 3 years from now, you see yourself.
I'm on a tour somewhere.
You're on a tour somewhere.
Somewhere.
But doing what? What's going on?
Performing, bro. 100%. What's going on with my life?
Yeah. Like, where do you see yourself? You can see yourself on tour, but what else is going on?
Shit. I mean,
are you on XXL freshman list?
Nah,
you feel me? Like,
I don't even want that.
I'm just saying.
I don't even want that. No.
It's gonna come with it, but
it will come with it. But I don't even care about that. I just want to be an artist whose face is known. You understand? Like people be like, oh, that's OC3. Like I know him. Like I heard his shit. His shit's fire. That's where I want to be at. So like when I'm saying like I'm on tour, I'm talking about like I'm on tour with maybe even bigger artists that are right now. Like say like
Lil Durk.
Dirk, yeah, because Dirk is my guy, bro. Like I would be like on a tour with Dirk or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to be like acquainted with that familiar like faces.
Okay.
So yeah, in the music industry.
That's dope.
Right, what about you?
Where do you see?
I was literally about to ask you.
What about you?
No. I wasn't ready. You go.
I was, and I'm ready.
You asked the question.
Yo,
damn. He put you on the spot.
OD. I see, I do a lot of different things. So, like, right. I honestly, our podcast is something that I really want to take off and be like,
I mean, this shit is dope already.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it.
We put a lot of hard work into this, bro. I want us to be known. I want us to be able to put Staten Artist on the map. That's like one of my goals, one of our goals for this podcast.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's definitely something I want this to be bigger and better.
Right.
Because there's always room for improvement, but I also want us to be like global, nigga. Like,
nah, yeah, we just started.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. To touch upon that, I always like want to help people, right? So I go to school for environmental engineering. Like, I'm about to finish my degree, right?
Yeah.
Like a lot of people don't know that because they're like, "Oh, you're making music, so like you focus only on music." Nah, you could honestly learn from other areas. Like, you could take something from environmental engineering and you could input it into music, right? So you learn physics, for example. You start understanding sound waves better because you learn physics, right? So like this shit that you like, I'm saying like I like to learn things and like input them and apply them to different areas, right?
Yeah.
And I like that what you're doing, like trying to like put Staten Island artists on the map because it's different. Like nobody else is doing that shit.
Yeah, there's like of course like I'll shout out. There's other pages. There's social media pages that are doing things and stuff like that. I don't think that they're putting the face to the name and really taking time out of the day to interview them. There are certain people that are doing it for New York in general, but I don't think Staten Island is highlighted enough.
Right.
Yeah. And there's so much talent that we literally are booked. Like I'm always, I have a person every single week.
Right.
Before I forget, Shout out my boy Rob. He graduated.
Oh, shout out Rob.
Shout out Rob, bro. I don't even know you, but congratulations, bro.
Congratulations, bro. I know you
bro.
worked mad
We love
hard.
you, bro.
Love you, bro. Firm watcher of the podcast all the time. He watches it, so
definitely
he's gonna love this.
Shout out to Rob,
It's our
bro.
brother.
Yo, well, yeah, bro. But like I was saying though, like helping people is one of my biggest things too. So even when I hope to become an artist, right? I'm gonna still have an engineering degree with it, right?
You are an artist. You mean you hope
to become like a bigger artist? You know what I'm saying? But I have an engineering degree with it. I still want to help people while I'm making music. You
bro,
understand?
that's why Kanye. This is very fast.
Go ahead.
That's why Kanye did not want to be boxing as an artist. He wanted to do so much other stuff to help the world. I mean,
that's why I fuck with Kanye. I fuck with Kanye, bro.
Yeah, Kanye's the GOAT.
That shit
Kanye
is hard.
is the GOAT.
To help
Kanye
other people is
legendary.
really the goal. Like that should be the goal for every, in my opinion, right? Because like you don't have to agree, but everybody should try to help change the world in a positive impact, right? So even as an artist, you have so much impact because people really listen to you. There's kids that look up to you and like what you say is gonna be like, oh shit, like I want to follow that.
Yeah.
So like you have to be like, in my opinion, a good like
role model.
Role model. Yep. So
100%.
Last podcast that we had with Jeffrey Watson, the question of the week was, "What's your why?" So like, I was like, like I get up in the morning, like I want to help people. So in the same thing you say, your environmental science, you want to help. That's the earth, right?
That's
You
the
know what I'm
earth.
saying?
That's our home,
Environment,
bro.
yeah, the home.
yeah.
I want to help like physical, like people. Like this is, the reason that like we started the podcast. Like I came to Billy with this idea and then we just built up on it. Like this is helping you. You know what I'm saying? This helps me because I'm doing something that I want to do. You're an artist, underground artist. Now you have a platform to talk about. Even if this doesn't get viewed, you can use it and branch it out to your followers and other people pick it up. Now they know who you are, et cetera, et cetera.
I mean, even if other people don't listen to it, whatever, watching, for example, right? It's still getting something out of my chest. Maybe I needed to say something.
Oh
to
no,
other
for
people.
sure. That's what I'm saying. Like
it's
it's still an
helping me,
opportunity.
right? Exactly. Because like music initially too was for me was therapy because I was going through things and like poetry at least like when I was writing poetry and stuff like it was therapeutic shit. You know what I'm saying? So even like talking to other people, discussing shit, like you guys taking me into an interview, I appreciate it because it's like, yo, maybe I needed this shit. You know what I mean? It makes me see different things. It helps me like, like explore different avenues.
Definitely. But yeah, bro, so the podcast, definitely one of the things I see myself doing in 3 years, 100%. Me and Justin still doing it. And being an artist, bro. I still want to be an artist. I still want to make music. I still want to tour. I want to do all of that. That's definitely something that I've wanted since I was like 4 years old. I've always wanted to be a musician for my whole life. So that's definitely something up there with that too.
I want to be this. Like I want to be behind the camera, like executive producer type shit. Like you know what I'm saying? Like what's it called? You know how like LeBron James was the executive producer on 2 Chainz album? Like that's what type of shit that I want to do. Like in the studio, and I want to help people. So if this is the way I can help people, this is the way I can help people. I always want to work for the city, whatever, do that, like help people. I found a different way to help people in something that I still love.
That's dope, bro.
That's why in 3 years I'll see myself doing podcasting at a higher level, maybe interviewing in media, things like that.
Right.
I also want to create my own label. That's another thing, but not a label that exploits artists.
Right. That's the problem.
That's definitely not what my label is gonna be.
Nah, there's some labels out there that definitely help artists, but like you gotta find the right one.
For sure. It's hard. Even the biggest artists, like OVO and Dreamville and things like that, like it's still hard to get those artists known, bro. And it's people like J. Cole. Like his artists, not all his artists are known.
Right.
And they're good.
Right.
They're great.
I got one last question for you. So like, what do you want out of music? So you keep saying like, your environmental science, things like that. Right. Do you want to be famous, or do you want to just make a living because you're doing something that you love?
All right. So there's 2 ways you can answer this question, right? There's, like, fame. You got to really define fame. So how do you define fame?
Like
you got
everybody knows you.
Yeah, everybody knows.
I mean,
you're up.
International, right? You're talking about international level.
You're like global.
I stepped down off the airplane at an airport, and everybody's like, "Yo, I want your autograph," type shit, right?
Yeah, but it's also like money,
right?
A bunch of people throwing themselves at you, whether it's like blogs and
paparazzi,
following you,
cameras.
All right, so for me, I'm like you guys, like I told you, like I'm not really on that social media shit and all that shit. Like I show my face, so. I'm not sure if I'm ready right now to be famous. I can't really see myself right now famously, But I would like to be famous because once you put a face to yourself and people look at you, it's just like it's different. You ever heard a song? You ever heard a song without a music video, and then you listen to it with a music video, and it's just more fire?
100% happens all the time.
Yep.
Right. So you would want to be famous because it's gonna have more of an impact on the people. So like I want to impact people, right? I want to impact the world too, but I want to impact like the world. I mean like Earth, but I want to impact people too. And the way, in order for me to impact people, I need to be famous. You understand? Like people need to listen to me and look at me.
Yes and no, because you
So
don't
why
have
you
to
say
be,
no?
you don't have to be that famous. Like when I'm talking about like fame, like you know you're doing this for money. If you want to say you want to be famous, because you want people to more eyes on your thing so you can help people.
Yes, that's
you're
it.
going to be doing things for the environment as
Right.
well as being an artist.
Right.
And you have a lot to offer. But yeah, I don't think you have to be famous for that because not everyone is super famous. And they still do change behind the closed doors.
So like,
But you're maybe unless you want to be famous and people to know that you're the one that did it.
yeah, I mean, like
It's not a bad thing.
For example, who's that? Addison Rae, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mad people look up to her, right? You guys know. Like
Yeah.
I don't know if like you have like
I don't know.
interacted
Again,
with
not
the
really,
younger
but-
generation. If
Yeah,
you
yeah,
interact
yeah.
with like the younger generation,
she
like
was on, Kimmel
17
and stuff. Yeah, like she
yes,
makes the
but, like-
TikTok dances. And
but
stuff.
like mad girls are like impacted by her, right?
Mm-hmm.
If she says one thing, they'll take and run with it. I know personally. Like
Yeah.
I have my friends' little sisters and shit and little cousins. Like they love her, bro. If she says something, oh, it's right.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean?
of course.
So like that's the kind of impact you would have. Like, it's important to really impact the younger generation because that's what's gonna lead. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's our future. So we have to impact them first to understand. So for example, like hate to bring this up, but like you know like the racial divide.
Yeah, of course.
You have to impact the youngins because older people usually just set their mind on something. You know, it's not. I'm not saying every older person is like that, but they already like made up their mind.
Of course, there's not going to be no difference if you don't spark the minds like in that idea of change.
Right.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Which is like you could bring a lot of stuff into it. You know, we're not gonna touch that deep, but like that's why that's why there's representation. To keep it short, that's why there's representation of all races, colors, sexualities, genders, not all that.
But yeah, but I'm saying like in order, I think, in my opinion, bro. So I don't know because I don't have all the answers yet, right? So I could say this today, but tomorrow, I'm like, you know what? I changed my mind. I can't really give you a definitive answer if I want to be famous or not, because I really don't know yet.
But
I think
but in 3 years from now, you want to see yourself performing.
So I'm gonna be some sort of fame, but
Yeah,
I'm saying
yeah.
like that's why I was asking you what kind of fame do you really like?
Exactly.
What are you talking about? Are you talking about somebody like?
That's why I said, do you want to just do this do you want to be famous or you just want to make a living? But you said you touring and global, then that's famous.
Fame. That is fame because
you just want to be touring.
right.
To be
but
honest,
it's not
You
for the
don't-
money.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, like right now, it's not.
It's for the change.
for the change.
I
You
think you just want to be known and like put a face to the name, like you said, which is valid.
Right.
Like sometimes people like listening to an artist, you don't really see them. You don't see them, obviously. You know what I'm saying? But once you like get to know them, do a little research, social media, you see who it is. You just being you can inspire somebody. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? You just being young. Sometimes I see people like for example, like Olivia Rodrigo. Like I see her. She's 18 years old. Dropped an amazing album. You know what I'm saying? Like that kind of inspires me. Like I'm 23. I'm still young. I can still do this shit.
Right.
Or even older people. Like some people. Like I can't even. Like Giveon. Giveon's 26, 27. He just popped last year. He was 26. I'm 23. I could still do it. You know what I mean? Like just knowing an artist and who they are,
Right.
just
Even
inspires you just to do things.
even Jay started late. Jay-Z,
Yeah, exactly.
and he's one of the biggest artists.
Exactly.
Bro,
So yeah,
like just being you and just doing what you need
Yeah.
to do
People-
inspires people.
people like the real you. So like that's
Yeah.
what I really want to show. So
People
like,
often get discovered now in social media. People are getting discovered early.
right.
You know, like since like the YouTube era.
Right.
But
Yeah.
like people like Dave Chappelle, like all the famous Jay-Z, even Kanye. Like these people are discovered older.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like these people are like 45,
Yeah,
47, maybe even 50, and they've been in the game for 20 years. So they were 30. You know what I
Right.
mean?
It's
Right.
just normal. It's so normalized now that people are getting discovered younger that it kind of puts pressure on people like our age. Like, yo,
It's fake pressure.
it's fake pressure,
It's
100%.
mental- it's mental pressure.
bro. That's all it is mental pressure. Like it's not true, 100% not true. I'm just saying that that's what it feels like. And I know that
Some
personally.
of my friends are 25, 26. Like they, and like not that they're not in a rush, but like you know what I'm saying. They still have so much that they could do.
100,
Right.
bro. We're young.
Yeah,
We're
we're
young
still
as hell, bro. Like
I mean, you really don't have to put a limit on yourself. But
you don't.
It's just like,
I could be 40 making music, bro. I don't give a fuck.
yeah, no, yeah. It's just like society like puts you in like
It's
kind of a box.
literally just like the social media aspect
Yeah.
of life, bro. Like it's taking over us so much so that we feel the need to have to do things at such an early age, and if we don't, then we're nothing.
It's not happening.
It's
Yeah.
just like anything else, like school, college, work, whatever. You know what I'm saying? I just graduated this year, and I feel like I'm fucking late.
Right.
Like,
Right.
You know what I mean? Like
I didn't even graduate yet. Like you know,
Yeah,
what
I didn't
mean?
graduate either.
So
So
it's like,
yeah.
like it's just
but you're not behind. Like
Nah.
it's not. It's just
everything's gonna be okay.
yeah,
But,
exactly.
like, you could also learn as you're getting older, right? You think about it. Like
You get older, you get wisdom.
Yeah. I mean, that's what they say. But
True, you could become dumber.
yeah.
Oh,
they-
yeah.
But I'm saying like, even like, I had one teacher tell me in high school, it was like, you know, because I was like in an honors class, right? Because my parents always pushed me like, yo, you got to do school. Like they whoop my ass if I didn't do good in school, right?
Shout out mom and dad.
Yeah, they was whooping my ass. But anyways, like I was like, one teacher was like, you know, college is not for everybody. Like even if you're in an honors class, it's not for you.
100%.
He was like, because you're still like, some people are still immature. Some people really still don't want to learn. And if you're gonna go into college not trying to learn, you're gonna go into like a regular job field, right? And you're gonna suck at it. Same shit with music though. If you think about it,
Oh yeah, for sure.
it's like if
That's
you're
why I don't wanna
half-assing
be-
shit, it's like
What are you doing it for?
That's
You know
why
what saying?
I'm not gonna be an artist. You know what I mean? Like I know personally that's like this is not for me. This is not something that I want to do for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Something
And
that I want to have fun with. Side, do it.
Hobby.
Cool, hobby, yeah.
Yeah, and it's different for like artists that are really trying to do this shit, because like you put your heart and soul into your music,
Right.
and like I feel like everyone should do that. I feel like everybody should just treat this as an art, because it is an art. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I put my all into this to paint a picture for my listeners, and there's people that just say whatever they fucking want, and you know, don't want to say no names, but you know what I'm talking about. 6ix9ine, but
He's like, yeah, I'm gonna say the name. Fuck it. Yeah,
but
bro.
you know what I'm saying? He gets me tight because he said on an interview, he was like, yeah, I went in the studio and I was like,
Yeah, but I mean, some
Bro,
people-
like, what?
That's social media. They
Yeah.
took it and they ran with it because that shit
Yeah.
not good. So
I remember
it's
when that-
over amazing beats though.
yeah.
That's
Oh
what-
yeah, those beats are crazy.
What was that first song he dropped, man?
Gumbo.
Yeah, that video was fire though. Like, do you remember? Like, that shit started. Like, I remember seeing that shit on Facebook, bro. Facebook, right?
But it's all about the beat and the vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like, I'm saying, like,
I definitely listened to 6ix9ine at one point.
Oh, 100%. I just
I mean, yeah. To be honest, I knew he wasn't real though, but he still makes some fire shit. Like, I can't lie. Like those, but I can't listen to him. I can't. I just can't because I don't agree with how he handled his life.
situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah.
I
He's
just can't
just-
respect that.
fuck him.
You know what I'm saying? I can't respect that. I'm sorry because I know how that shit go. Like,
Yeah,
but
bro, and I also know,
fuck
like
that
I
situation.
said, it's just you know, you put your all into this music and anything,
Right.
and you really want to impact the masses, and there's people
But-
that don't.
You also want to make something new, bro. Like, that's why I was like very, very inspired too by X. 'Cause going back to the inspiration question, right? I loved X, bro, because he was different.
He touched on the youth. I feel like he was never mind.
I mean,
No.
that's not a conversation for right now. But I think X, like for me at least, impacted me OD because
Yeah.
it's just like he was different, bro. I feel like he made his own vibe, his own sound. You understand?
Not that he made his own sound. I feel like he was very versatile. Very versatile.
He is
Question mark
super
was
super.
every
versatile.
song was not the same.
X made his own sound.
He made his own sound.
He made
bro.
his own sound, but
That-
he was also versatile.
That, the
as fuck.
distortion shit though.
No. X made his own sound. You said not that he made his own sound.
Okay,
X
I
made
take that
his-
back. I take that
yeah.
back.
He made
He
his
was
own
versatile. That's what I meant.
But like as an artist, don't you want to make like that like motivates me a lot because it's like I want to make my own sound too. Like I
Yeah,
want to do something
100%.
different.
100%.
Nobody was rapping over anime,
No, bro.
No.
like background music. What do you use? Kingdom Hearts? What do you use? Something?
I
that
think
you
so. I
know?
think so. Use Kingdom Hearts.
He also
Yeah.
what's it called? That song that was like the beat was his seatbelt.
Oh yeah. Sad.
Sad. Yeah. That's crazy.
That
His
creativity
vibes,
is
his
crazy.
cadence
That's crazy.
Yeah.
was fire,
Right.
and it didn't give.
He was on to something.
It
man.
didn't give off Juice World
Yeah,
vibes,
yeah.
Polo G.
He was
that
in his own lane.
Depression, rappy, melodic. It gave raw emotion.
Yeah, I agree. And that's why I also like Dirk. Right. I listened to the Dirk 2011. So like before that whole shit, cause I listened to I Don't Like by Chief Keef.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I Don't Like. I used to even like their ops. You know, that's not my shit. But
Yeah.
their ops, I used to listen to the GDs too, and like
Yeah.
you know I fucked with some of their songs too. So, but Dirk was different to me because I'm like, yo, he's doing some melodic shit on some where everybody was like more like aggressive and like harsh. You know what I mean? Like that drill shit. But he did it melodically, which I was like, yo, that shit is different. Like. I was like, holy
I
shit.
never really listened to Dirk, and then like one of these shorties put me on.
But he always had like the melody ones. You know what I'm saying? Like he was doing melody drill. Some of the songs weren't always drill. Like Bang Bros wasn't really drill. Like from his first mixtapes.
Oh
right?
no, yeah,
Signs
he
of
really
Shit.
he really liked that. So he also rap. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Killer
like,
shit.
but even when he was doing the drill shit, he was still doing melodies on it.
Would you
You
think?
understand?
Would you think that he's sort of similar to Young Thug?
Nah.
no,
Because Young Thug is also melodic too. That's why I'm asking.
Yes,
no,
but
yeah, but no.
Not like Dirk.
not like that. They have like he has
Thug is in his own lane.
Thug
No,
is different.
100%, 100%.
Yo, Thug-
Not even that he's just great. Just
His
the way he
own-
sounds.
yeah,
nobody.
100
There's no emulation of Thug,
100%.
and when it's tried, it's not done well.
Not similar, but inspired. I should have said.
Thug is inspirational, bro.
Yeah.
Like
Dirk's
inspirational.
inspiration is not Thug, though. I don't think.
depends who's listening to it.
What do you find from Dirk's music?
Man, I don't know. It's just like something, bro. Some of his flows and cadences are just
He's
ridiculous.
very Chicago influenced.
Yeah, but
And I don't see-
nah. There's some songs, bro, that I'm just like, yo, how the fuck did he do this shit on this beat? Like, where the fuck?
Well,
did you
he
think
of course he can come up with his own stuff.
Yeah, but I'm saying like he has his own style, bro. It does not like it sounds Chicago to a certain extent, and some songs do sound like regular Chicago shit, right?
Mhm.
But not all of it. Like you could tell that when he went to ATL, right? Because he moved out to ATL, he took ATL inspiration and put it in his music. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like
I don't know enough about Dirk.
Well,
to
I mean,
say,
I
but yeah,
obviously
you
listen-
followed him. So
Yeah.
You can hear it change.
yeah. So like I hear the change in his music and everything, but still, like he had his own thing. Like I don't know, but I don't know how to describe it. There was just something different. But Thug too, bro. When I first heard Thug, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, yo, who the fuck this whack motherfucker? You know what I'm saying? Like who
Yeah.
this? But
Yeah, it took me a while. The Thug is
and then
acquired.
it grew on me because I'm like, yo, he's really doing his own thing.
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
he's on his own shit.
I'm still trying to get into Thug, bro. It's hard. It's for some reason it's hard for me to get into Thug.
Nah,
bro,
I
I'm not
love
gonna lie.
Thug.
And but I know how good he is, and I appreciate the fact that like he is who he is, and he makes great music. I don't listen to Thug.
I just like people who are themselves. I
Yeah.
think he's himself.
100%.
He doesn't give a fuck about nobody thinks.
bro, and that's how you gotta be. That's how you gotta be. Can't give a fuck about what nobody says.
That's facts. Right,
Doesn't matter.
wrap this full circle. What do you want to leave people with? You two, obviously, and me. But what do you want to leave the people with?
Like in what sense?
Like just
What do you hope that they get out of seeing this, and hearing you?
I mean, like, honestly, to be honest, I don't think I speak like a regular artist, right? Like in my genre, right? Said genre is like hip hop, pop. Like, you know, you could still be yourself and do whatever music you want. You know what I mean? I don't think because, not to say like, all right, if you're talking like some drill shit and you're speaking like, yo, like I'm killing motherfuckers and you know shit like that. I still think like you have to have some sense of realism into your music.
And being down to earth.
Yeah, but it's also music is also an art. You know what I'm saying? So like, let people be. Like sometimes, you know, some people stretch the truth. You know what I'm saying? But let them be. Like I don't know. I feel like you could be yourself, make music. I'm not saying to cap in your shit because I don't fuck with capping shit.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm saying to like, you know, even if it's something like it was a subtle emotion, but you stretch it out. That's fine because it's an art form. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't want people to treat music as like, oh, you have to be this certain type of way. So I want people to make like, even if it's a regular kid, bro, some kid at home doing what he wants. You know what I'm saying? Like he played video games all day, but he wants to make music, and he's talking about some emotional shit. But he felt it. He knows that feeling, right? He knows a little bit of that feeling, but other people don't view that he feels that way. You know what I'm saying? So he's being himself, and like you don't have to have a certain image to portray a certain music. You know what I'm saying? That's what I want people to get out of. Like you don't have to fit a certain mold.
Got you.
You
So
know?
it brings it full circle back to the versatility and
Yeah, man.
being the white boy in the room.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
judge a book by its cover.
Yeah,
I don't-
100%.
Don't use your ears to judge anything either.
Yep.
I don't think artists should be labeled by genre either, to be honest.
Yeah, I agree.
Because I think I could sit down in a room and make a reggae song. Like honestly, I could really just do whatever. I could do Afro beat. I could do fucking like a Bad Bunny type song or whatever I'm feeling, bro.
Right.
I feel
So
the
what do
beat.
you want to leave the people with?
Be yourself. Don't give a fuck about what nobody says. Be yourself. Only opinion that matters is your opinion.
I agree. Y'all both making good points.
Nobody could tell you who to be, who to fucking look up to, who to do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Be yourself. Like who you like. Do what you got to do. And that's it. Who gives a fuck what anyone else says? Honestly.
Billy speaking facts.
Fuck all that.
I would say, like to leave the people with like find your inner happiness, like things that make you happy and make you feel complete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? People always talk about like, oh, bringing yourself whole when you're going into a relationship, friendship,
Right.
anything, business. You know what I'm saying? Like, be you, be 100%, and do things for yourself.
Right.
Good things.
I think
Not bad.
I think self-love is very important.
Yeah, self-love, confidence,
yes.
everything that comes with that is
Very,
very,
very
important.
important.
So
That shit grows though, because they grew on me, because I was definitely shitty confidence and didn't really love myself.
You
Like,
learn,
at one point,
you learn how to do those things as time goes on.
Yeah, of course.
You have to really sit
It's a
down.
process.
You have to sit down and reflect on who you are as a person and just think about who you want to be and just do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
that's it.
That's all it is, really.
So don't judge with your ears. Be yourself
Yep.
and find happiness.
Find happiness.
That's
Yep,
it.
that's it. That's all you got to do.
That's the main points.
I
That's
appreciate
life.
your time, bro.
Yo, appreciate
Yeah,
you
for
guys,
real,
bro.
bro.
I really do
Thank you
appreciate
for
you
coming up here.
OC3 on all platforms.
Yep.
Capper out now.
Capper out now.
Capper's been out, but I just dropped a song with my boy Rob No, Situationships too. Take a listen to that. It's a whole different vibe from Capper. So
All
That's-
platforms?
That's
Or-
facts.
Yeah,
All
all
platforms.
All platforms.
all
Shout out
platforms.
Rob Notes.
Shout out Rob
too.
Notes.
Yep. And you know, I'm gonna have shit ready. So
Oh, that's right. What you got? You got anything upcoming?
oh yeah, there's
Anything
a lot.
You wanna, anything you want to say?
I ain't gonna
before
shout
you-
out yet, but you gonna have to take a listen. That
Word.
shit is
Just
coming.
wait on it. He said,
Yeah, that
wait
shit-
on
that shit
that
coming.
shit. It's
That shit
fire.
coming.
It's coming.
Fire.
It's coming.
That's it. Drop a bomb for that shit, bro. Let's go.
Fuck for a while. Get that bitch wet with a smile. Said she in love with my style. You can see me from a mile. Shorty just wanted a child. Only need you for a trial. Girl, you got the life for that. Show me where the baby at.